My beloved child, before this message ends, I will reveal why the pain you've carried in secret, the tears you've cried in private, and the prayers you've whispered when nobody was listening, are all connected to an unexpected blessing that is much closer than you realize. Stay with me until the very end, because this message may be exactly what your heart needs today. My beloved child, I see the weight you have been carrying. I see the battles you never talk about. I see the moments when you smiled for others while your own heart was hurting. I see the nights when sleep would not come because your mind was filled with worries. I see the questions that keep returning, the fears, the disappointments, the silent heartbreak, the prayers that seem to echo back unanswered. And today, before anything else, I want you to hear my voice clearly. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible to me. You are not abandoned. You are not fighting these battles alone. I have been with you through every tear, every setback, every disappointment, every lonely moment. Even when you could not feel my presence, I was there. Even when you thought heaven was silent, I was listening. Even when you wondered if things would ever change, I was already working behind the scenes. My beloved child, many people see your smile, but I see your heart. Many people see your strength, but I see the exhaustion you hide. Many people see your success, but I see the wounds you carry. And today I want to begin healing those wounds, because the blessing I am about to send into your life is not only meant to change your circumstances, it is meant to heal your heart. Some blessings arrive as opportunities. Some arrive as provision. Some arrive as restoration. Some arrive as miracles. But the greatest blessings are the ones that remind you that you are deeply loved by me. My child, there were times when you thought your suffering would never end. Times when you wondered why the people you trusted disappointed you. Times when you questioned why certain doors closed. Times when you asked why the answers were taking so long. I heard every question, and I was never offended by your tears. I was never annoyed by your prayers. I was never distant from your pain, because I am close to the brokenhearted. It is written, "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted, and saves those who are crushed in spirit." My beloved child, the enemy wanted your pain to convince you that I had left you. But the truth is that I was carrying you through seasons you could not survive on your own. There were dangers I protected you from that you never saw. There were mistakes I prevented that you never realized. There were doors I closed because they would have led you away from the future I prepared for you. You called it rejection. I called it protection. You called it delay. I called it preparation. You called it disappointment. I called it redirection. One day you will look back and understand that my hand was present in every chapter of your story. My child, some of you listening today have become tired of hoping, tired of waiting, tired of believing. You have been strong for so long. You have encouraged everyone else while secretly needing encouragement yourself. You have prayed for others while wondering who was praying for you. You have carried burdens nobody else could see, and now your heart feels weary. That is why I am speaking to you today, because before I bring the blessing, I want to heal the hurt. Before I open the new door, I want to strengthen your faith. Before I change the situation, I want to remind you of who I am. I am still the God who heals. I am still the God who restores. I am still the God who provides. I am still the God who performs miracles, and I have not changed. It is written, Jesus Christ is the same yesterday and today and forever. My beloved child, the blessing I am preparing may arrive in a way you do not expect. It may come through a conversation. It may come through an opportunity. It may come through restoration. It may come through healing. It may come through an answer to a prayer you nearly stopped praying. But when it arrives, you will recognize my fingerprints all over it. Because it will come at exactly the right time. Not your time, my time. There is a reason the answer has not arrived yet. There is a reason the breakthrough has taken longer than expected. There is a reason the waiting season has lasted this long. Because I have been working on things you cannot see. I have been aligning circumstances, preparing opportunities, moving hearts, opening paths, and building a future greater than what you have imagined. It is written, when the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen. My beloved child, you have cried enough tears, you have carried enough burdens, you have fought enough battles. The season of constant struggle will not last forever. The season of heartbreak will not last forever. The season of waiting will not last forever. Because I am bringing you into a season where healing will begin replacing hurt. Peace will begin replacing anxiety. Joy will begin replacing sorrow. Hope will begin replacing discouragement. And blessings will begin appearing where you least expected them. Even now, things are shifting. Even now, I am working. Even now, I am preparing something that will remind you that I never abandoned you. But before that unexpected blessing arrives, there is something else you must understand about the miracle I am preparing for your life. My beloved child, before the unexpected blessing arrives, there is something I need you to understand. The blessing is not coming because you earned it. It is not coming because you were perfect. It is not coming because you never doubted. It is not coming because you never struggled. The blessing is coming because I am a loving Father who delights in giving good gifts to my children. Too often, you look at your weaknesses and wonder if you qualify for my favor. You look at your mistakes and wonder if I can still use you. You look at your failures and wonder if my promises still apply to your life. But my child, my blessings have never been based on your perfection. They are based on my grace. It is written, for it is by grace you have been saved through faith, and this is not from yourselves, it is the gift of God. My beloved child, I want you to remember Abraham and Sarah. Year after year they waited. Month after month they hoped. Decade after decade they trusted. There were moments when the promise seemed impossible, moments when their circumstances appeared stronger than their faith, moments when it looked as though the blessing would never come. Yet when the appointed time arrived, I did exactly what I promised. Not early, not late, right on time. The child they thought they would never hold became the evidence of my faithfulness. My child, what I did for them, I can do for you. What seems delayed is not denied. What seems impossible is still possible with me. What appears forgotten is still in my hands. It is written, Sarah became pregnant and bore a son to Abraham in his old age. My beloved child, the unexpected blessing I am preparing may not look exactly like what you imagined. Because sometimes I answer prayers in greater ways than what was requested. You pray for provision, I provide abundance. You pray for healing, I bring restoration. You pray for strength, I develop character. You pray for an open door, I create a new path entirely. That is why my ways are higher than your ways. My thoughts are higher than your thoughts. It is written, as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways. My beloved child, as you listen to these words, I want you to begin expecting my goodness again. Not because life is perfect, not because every problem has disappeared, but because I am faithful. Expect healing where there has been pain. Expect peace where there has been anxiety. Expect restoration where there has been loss. Expect joy where there has been sorrow. Expect hope where there has been discouragement. Because I am the God who does exceedingly, abundantly above all you can ask or imagine. It is written, now to him who is able to do immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine. My beloved child, there is a blessing with your name on it, a blessing prepared by my hand, a blessing connected to my purpose. a blessing that no person can steal, a blessing that no obstacle can stop, a blessing that will arrive at the appointed time. And when it comes, you will understand why you had to wait. You will understand why certain doors remained closed. You will understand why certain seasons were difficult. You will understand that I was preparing something better than what you were asking for. So keep trusting, keep praying, keep believing, keep walking by faith. Because even now I am arranging circumstances in your favor. Even now I am opening unseen doors. Even now I am preparing unexpected blessings. And very soon, my child, you will look back and realize that while you were worrying, I was working. While you were waiting, I was preparing. While you were praying, I was moving. And while you thought nothing was happening, I was getting ready to bless you unexpectedly. You are loved. You are chosen. You are not forgotten. And the blessing I have prepared for you is closer than you think. With everlasting love, Jesus Christ. My beloved child, if you love me, say I love you and subscribe this channel.